Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier, because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake when you're doing something that's not all that critical. It's another thing to make a mistake when you're doing surgery. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. It's great to be with you. And you're the one upon whom the mistake is made. We're going to talk about that. There's a story trending this morning about surgical errors. Oh, my. Hope you're having a good start to your day. And we're here every day, Monday through Friday. That's weekdays, of course. And the show originates out of Tampa, Florida, 9 to 11 Eastern. That's the time when you can catch it live, but the show does play at different times in different markets. Check your local listings. Go to letstalknutrition.com. Everything is there live when we're airing, both the audio and the video. And audio and video can be found on demand as well. So, people are busy. They don't have time sometimes to listen when we're on. So we make it available for when it's convenient for you. And as always, please call the show. You have something to contribute. People out there listening to this show, and there's a bunch of them, that really know a lot about a lot of things related to health, wellness, well-being, medicine, nutrition. Share what you know. You may have some insight into what we're talking about. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK, toll free, no charge. Website is free as well. We don't charge you to come on there. My articles are there. You can always send me an email to Dr. Garko, Garko, at letstalknutrition.com. Follow me on Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition at facebook.com/Let's Talk Nutrition. And then I have my personal page /Dr. Michael Garko. And we're on Twitter. Yep. So we got it covered. And going to talk about this business of surgical errors. Also, yet another reason why you should get some sleep. That would include me. And there's this pesticide, this pesky pesticide. It's a story trending out of Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center about pyrethroid pesticide. We'll check on that. It's some link to ADHD. Then there's a story on fructose, sugar, and it's back and forth. One, some people say sugar is sugar, and some are saying fructose is a little different. Now, fructose is found in food, but they're typically referring to as high fructose corn syrup. And that fructose. So we'll see if we can get to that. Stephen is here. Josh is here. And I'm looking here at this business about surgical errors. Let's start with that today. Surgical errors. Now, maybe you know somebody, or maybe you have experienced this. Hopefully not, but if you have and you'd like to share your experience, please call 877-897-8255. And the source is Mayo Clinic, showing you the press release for this story. Now, they call major surgical errors, they're called never events. Why is that? Because they shouldn't have happened. That's why. But they do. That's why they're called never events. And these researchers for the study identified 69 never events among 1.5 million invasive procedures performed over 5 years and detailed why each occurred. Well, let's see. Let's drill down on this a little bit. What they did, they were pretty clever how they did this. They used a particular system that was created to investigate military plane crashes. It's interesting. And they coded human behaviors involved to identify any environmental, organizational, job, and individual characteristics that would result in these never events. What did they discover? They found 628 human factors which contributed to the errors overall, roughly 4 to 9%. These results are published in a journal called Surgery, appropriately. The never events, remember now, never events are surgical errors that should not have happened. These never events included performing the wrong procedure. There were 24 of those little bad boys. Performing surgery on the wrong site or wrong side of the body. Oh, gee. 22 of those. Putting in the wrong implant. Really? How do you do that? There are 5 of those. And leaving an object in the patient. 18. Like surgical sponges and other tools that they use in surgery. All the errors analyzed occurred at Mayo. None were fatal, thank God. So the Mayo Rochester campus rate of never events over the periods studied was roughly 1 in every 22,000 procedures. Now, what you should know is that there are some inconsistencies in definitions and reporting requirements, and they think that maybe it's more like 1 in 12,000 procedures. What's interesting is that these never events, about 2/3 of them at Mayo, occurred during the performance of relatively, they said, minor procedures, such as anesthetic blocks, line placements, interventional radiology procedures, endoscopy, and other skin and soft tissue procedures, they said. Now, a Dr. Julian Bingener said that medical teams are highly motivated and skilled, yet preventing never events entirely remains elusive. He happens to be, or she happens to be, can't tell. That first name could be man or woman. A gastroenterologic surgeon at Mayo. So he went on to say, the doctor went on to say, what it tells you is that multiple things have to happen for an error to happen. We need to make sure that the team is vigilant and knows that it is not only okay, but it is critical that the team members alert each other to potential problems, speaking up and taking advantage of all the team's capacity to prevent errors is very important, and adding system approaches as well. Close quote. So you don't, operate on the wrong site or the wrong side of the body, leave surgical tools and instruments inside the person, or put the wrong implant in. The wrong implant. Let me see. I mean, it must be maybe a wrong model number. I mean, if you're going in for a breast implant, those implants are pretty obvious. So they must be talking about particular implants of the same type that are, somewhat different, but the same kind. Different model number, perhaps. Maybe that's what they mean. Now, maybe this has happened to you, but human error is involved here. I'll come back. I'll tell you a little bit more about this. And then this pesticide that they're spraying that apparently is now being correlated with ADHD in boys. Oh.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
Are you able to consume the recommended 6 to 8 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in a day for optimal health and well-being? Who has time to prepare and eat that many servings? Now there is a way to consume 5 whole servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in an easy-to-mix drink. That's half of your daily recommended servings in one drink. Introducing Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst Powder, made up of 29 enzymatically alive whole foods, along with 7 antioxidant-rich berry extracts in a delicious powder form that you can easily mix into water or your favorite fruit juice. Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst contains sea vegetables, probiotics, organic grasses, and herbal extracts that help to support the immune system, provide increased energy, provide an alkaline pH, and cleanse and detoxify the body. No heat is used in the processing of Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst, so it is enzymatically alive, just like fresh fruits and vegetables. You can find Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst at your local health food store. Ask for it by name.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
877-897-8255. Toll free. Please call the show. Always looking for people to contribute, engage in the interaction, illuminate the topic that we're exploring, talking about surgical errors here just for another moment in this piece of research coming out of Mayo Clinic. And probably maybe there's more than a few people listening to this show, watching it right now, that have know somebody or have unfortunately experienced this themselves. These researchers investigated what they're calling never events. Never events are surgical errors that should have never happened. And they used human factor analysis that was developed to investigate military aviation accidents. And they grouped the errors into 4 levels that included dozens of factors, like preconditions for action, such as poor hands-off, distractions, overconfidence, stress, mental fatigue, inadequate communication, unsafe actions, as bending or breaking rules or failing to understand, oversight and supervisory factors, inadequate supervision, staff deficiencies, and planning problems, organizational influences, problems with organizational culture or operational processes. So a lot of things can go wrong, and the stakes are high, they said, for patients, for physicians, and hospitals. And I know this is stuff that happens to other people. Well, maybe not. It happens. Thank goodness it doesn't happen at a great frequency, but one time, I guess, if it's happening to you, that's one time too many. Another story trending out of Cincinnati's Children's Hospital Medical Center, drawing a link between a pesticide, pyrethroid pesticide exposure, and ADHD. This is a new study. This is a commonly used household pesticide. Pyrethroid. And they found the association and between pyrethroid exposure and ADHD, particularly in terms of hyperactivity and impulsivity in boys. It was stronger. The association was stronger in boys than in girls, they said. And one of the researchers in the study said, a Dr. Tanya Froelich said, quote, given the growing use of pyrethroid pesticides and the perception that they may represent a safe alternative, our findings may be of considerable public health importance, she said. Now, understand that the United States Environmental Protection Agency banned the two most commonly used organophosphate, these are organic compounds containing phosphorus, pesticides from residential use back in 2000 and 2001. The ban led now to this increased use of pyrethroid pesticides. And this particular pesticide is used for residential pest control and public health purposes. They're also being used now increasingly, they said, in agriculture. And what they commented on was that pyrethroids, these compounds, are considered a safer choice because they are not as acutely toxic as the banned organophosphates. So what is this sort of like? Playing Russian roulette with a revolver or with a shotgun? I mean, what? I don't know what they're saying. Both are dangerous, right? Animal studies, they said, suggested a heightened vulnerability to the effects of pyrethroid exposure on hyperactivity, impulsivity, abnormalities in the dopamine system in male mice when they did these experiments. Now, in this study, they looked at data from 687 children between the ages of 8 and 15. And this data came from the NHANES data set, the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. which is a nationally representative sample of the United States population, by the way. Pesticide exposure measurements were collected in random sample of the urine of the half the 8 to 11-year-olds and a third of the 12 to 15-year-olds. And they found a link. This has been very controversial. This business about ADHD and is it found in the preservatives that are used in vaccines and whatnot. I mean, this has been all over the lot, and all kinds of crazy ideas, and people have emerged out of the woodwork to talk about this. Then again, some very serious people with some very serious ideas have come forward to talk about it as well. This is now going to add fuel to the fire. These pesticides, they certainly make life convenient. Getting rid of these pests is one thing. Putting your children's health or your health at risk is another matter. I mean, how far? I mean, convenience at what cost? I'm just saying. We did not evolve with some biology to help us deal with these kinds of compounds. In our evolutionary history, these compounds did not exist. So biologically speaking, the body doesn't have a way of coping with these chemicals and knowing what to do with them. They're alien to our biology. They're risky. And it's not science fiction that I've reported on this, that I just I'm writing a series. Look, go to my website, Toxic World. It's like, part 5 I'm in? This is real. These toxic chemicals are just that, toxic. And I dare say the C word, cancer. And they are connected to cancer and other diseases and disorders and all sorts of health issues. Be back.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit TakeSolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Radio Network.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for listening and watching the show. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. I reported on surgical errors. I reported on this pesticide, the pyrethroid, and its connection to ADHD in boys. They found a correlation. I have two more studies lingering in the wings. I'll get to them. But my guest is Tim Mount, and Tim has been a guest on my show in the past a number of times. So he's an educator for NeoCell, so we're going to talk with him. And this may be an unusual way to introduce this theme. He wants to talk about the way the skin ages. Stephen, have you seen the Vanity Fair cover?
Not by choice, but yes.
Okay, the cover of formerly Bruce Jenner, now Caitlyn Jenner.
Sure, it's all over the place. You cannot avoid it.
Cannot avoid it. I have it here. You're right. Let me pull this up. I don't know if you can find it, Josh. The Vanity Fair, Caitlyn Jenner. It's she's on the front of the cover. Now, of course, this is all over the news. And I bring it up. You're saying, well, what does it have to do with your guest? Well, I bring it up because I'm looking at the photograph of Caitlyn Jenner. Now, Caitlyn Jenner. And her skin is beautiful. I mean, you look at her skin. I understand this is a photograph, and it's
heavily photoshopped.
Probably photoshopped.
Oh yeah, not to get on a sidebar, but they've done the pictures of when you do the cover shoots, whether it's a guy or a girl, and the actual photo compared to what the end result is just astounding. You don't believe it.
Well, this is pretty remarkable. Josh is looking for that photo. There she is. You found her. There she is. Do that one. Do the before and after. That one. That's great. Great photo. Josh, if you're watching the show, Josh is pulled up, and I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at it on a big screen in our studio. There's a photograph to the left of Bruce Jenner, and then on the right as Caitlyn Jenner. I mean, that photograph, if you did not know that was Bruce Jenner, and you saw that, and somebody showed you that and said, what do you think of that woman? You would have to say, she's certainly not unattractive. She's beautiful in that photograph. She's she's a beautiful looking woman in that photograph. At least to some, everybody's commenting on it, how beautiful. Everybody on CNN, it's all over the place. And her skin looks unbelievable. Now, doing transgender, making that transition is very complicated hormonally and all kinds of, surgically. There's all kinds of, it is not something easily done. It's changed the whole conversation, in my opinion, about transgender and what that means. It's a very complicated issue. I know it makes some people very nervous and they don't like it. It's threatening, whatever. It is what it is. This show I'm very open-minded. I explore everything. Take a look at it. But I was struck by the quality of, now again, this is probably Photoshop, but her skin. She's been out of the news for several months that nobody has had sight of her. I can see why. Now in this photograph, she's looks like a woman in every sense of the word. The skin, I was just struck by that, and it turns out that Tim Mount wants to talk about the things that ages skin. Tim, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Dr. Garko. I appreciate you having me on.
It's an interesting story, isn't it, in and of itself?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely.
What do you? Well, I'm just curious. I know you didn't come on here to talk about that, but I got to ask you. What do you? I mean, do you have some reaction to it?
Well, I grew up in Massachusetts, which is a pretty liberal, open-minded state, and we kind of let people do what they want to do. And if Bruce feels like Caitlin, then you know what, good for her. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good for her. I got to give her credit, man. I mean, you got to give her credit. I mean, it took a lot of. Bruce was a father. I mean, he had children. He lived a life as a man. And if anybody thinks he was some low-end athlete, think again. He was probably one of the best Olympic athletes we ever produced. And you can't make this story up, right, Tim? I mean, think about, and I watched him in those Olympics from then till now. Who would have ever known that, right?
Yeah, I guess you never know what's really in somebody's heart and mind, and just goes to show that it doesn't really matter as far as athletic performance. And I think that Michael Sam had a similar type of discussion going on in the athletic world, and and you know, now we have celebrities and Olympic athletes and that type of thing.
But this is a whole nother. This pitches it at a whole nother level. I mean, I'm struck by, and I'm sure you've seen that Vanity Fair photo. I know it's been photoshopped, but her skin is just beautiful looking skin, and that's
and I think when Caitlin was Bruce, I think that there might have been a little bit of work being done before then too. So it definitely helps to take care of your skin, regardless of how you do it. Things can matter in the long run. I mean, I don't know how old Caitlin is, but
he's find out, Stephen, Caitlyn Jenner's age. No spring chicken, can tell you that. Not 40 or 50. She's got to be older than 50. How many? 55? 55. She's 55. I mean, my God. Look like that at 55? 65. 65. 65. That's even more dramatic. She's 65 years old, brother.
You know what? She's doing something right with her skin, I tell you what, because it is pretty striking. I mean, the first thing that I thought was skin and hair. I mean, the hair looks like a beautiful 25-year-old model type of head of hair. It's pretty impressive.
So what do you make of this aging of skin? I mean, some people think, oh, this is a superficial conversation, has no real meaning or, significance to health, wellness, and well-being. I totally disagree with that. I think how people look has a great bearing on their psychological life, their self-confidence, how they move through life, and whatnot. I want to get your take on that when we come back. Tim Mount's my guest. He's a very thoughtful guy, knows his business. He's educated for NeoCell. They're a sponsor, I should tell you. In the spirit of transparency, I always tell you that, of Let's Talk Nutrition. And we'll see what Tim has to say about this business of aging skin and, what does it really mean in the context of health anyway?
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in 1 capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Medi-C Plus. The C in Medi-C Plus stands for vitamin C, and the plus stands for lysine. Did you know vitamin C is arguably the most important water-soluble antioxidant in the human body? Or that we cannot produce vitamin C on our own like animals do? We need Medi-C Plus to meet our daily needs. Medi-C Plus provides the body with a high concentration of vitamin C and lysine, which work together to build collagen for optimal heart health. Dr. Gifford Jones, graduate of the Harvard Medical School, developed Medi-C Plus after his own heart attack 16 years ago. With the help of Medi-C Plus, Dr. Gifford Jones is now a healthy 91 years old. But Medi-C Plus is not just for heart health. Medi-C Plus also benefits your immune system, vision, promotes healthy skin, provides support for healthy teeth and gums, healthy joints, and much more. So make Medi-C Plus part of your daily routine and enjoy healthy living. Medi-C Plus at your local vitamin discount center and all fine health food stores. You can also order online at mymedi-c.com or call toll-free at 1-844-871-0069.
Is your fish oil wildly pure? New Chapter is proud to offer a whole food approach to fish oil, Whole Mega. Naturally pure 100% wild-caught salmon comes from the pristine waters of Alaska. Like extra virgin olive oil, the fresh-caught salmon for Whole Mega is pressed immediately after harvest. And that's all that's needed to deliver wild Alaskan salmon's whole complement of vital omega fatty acids. These omegas support your heart health. 1 serving of Whole Mega per day, 2 grams, has been clinically shown to help retain healthy triglyceride levels and to improve the omega-3 index, a studied marker of heart health. And did you know experts recommend consuming 2 to 3 servings of fish per week? So 1 week of Whole Mega delivers the omegas of 3 servings of wild Alaskan salmon. Discover the New Chapter difference, wildly pure Whole Mega. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local fine health food store.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Canavest, from seed to shelf. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. My guest is Tim Mountain, educator for NeoCell. I was posed the question, what does the way we look, for example, our hair, skin, and nails, have to do with health? Is it superficial? Does it have any real significance? Should it even be in the same conversation when you're talking about health and wellness? Is it too what can I say here? The word superficial comes to mind. I'm curious, Tim, what do you think about that?
It's funny that you asked that question because I wrote a pretty long blog earlier in the year on this very topic, and I think one thing is men might hear skin and think, I'm going to change the channel or I'm going to tune out because maybe they don't see that as maybe as an important of a topic as a woman might. But in reality, there are a lot of connections that go beyond just superficial skin health. And one of the main points that I bring up is beauty, and actually specifically skin health is very reflective of your overall internal health, and it has pretty far-reaching implications for your entire life, including your happiness, and really truly authentic happiness. In the blog, I write about really health, beauty, and the absence of pain are really related to being authentically happy throughout your whole life. So if you have good skin, there's been studies that have been done that show it's a good predictor of bone health later on in life, or the amount of inflammation in your body, or the mobility of your joints. All of this stuff at its foundation a lot of times can be related to the strength and composition of your collagen, how much damage and destruction that's going on, which then leads to pain in other parts of the body. Mm-hmm. And as kind of a visual cue, they've done studies on humans and how we judge people very superficially. And we look at things instantaneously like skin health, skin wrinkling, how good somebody looks for their age. We look at the whiteness of the eyes and the teeth, the shine of the hair, and we instantly make some judgments upon them. So it really can affect not only your life and your happiness, but the partner that you attract over your lifetime. It also affects how much money you make. They've done studies showing that people that have been independently rated better looking make more money on average throughout their lifetime by a significant margin. So all of this kind of, it's amazing how far this skin health and beauty topic goes into somebody's life, because it really makes a big difference overall.
Yeah, well said. Look, I told this story, but I think maybe it was you that you were the guest that was on. Did I tell the story about, when my mom was in a nursing home, I used to go and visit a lot. And they had a day when they had a makeup artist come in, or some such expert, okay? And most of the people in this facility were deep into the lifespan. These are very elderly people, many of whom were in the last stages of life. And I can recall the day when this person would come in, this woman would come in and do makeup with the residents of the facility. And I must tell you that these patients, these residents, lit up. You could see that. I mean, you could see the difference in their demeanor, in their nonverbal behavior, the expression on their face, and how you could see that they felt differently. It was remarkable to me. And some of these people were very sick. And again, in the end stages of life, in end stage. And it was amazing. And they would look, and then the makeup artist would give the person the mirror, show the person's image in the mirror, and they look in the mirror. And it was just amazing, Tim. There's no pill that I know of that can do that. You know
not instantaneously. Yeah, not instantaneously. That's for sure.
No. And I was always astounded by that. And I thought, this is just as much a part of health as anything else. And it gave that person a moment of feeling good about herself. It was mostly women. all women. You know, what a moment for that person. And it happened maybe once a month, the person would come in and do this. I thought, well, my God, she should come in every week. If you can create that kind of transition or transformation in how the person feels at that moment, even if it's for a moment, Tim, right?
Yeah, mental health and the outlook on that somebody has on their life, even if it's just to perk them up a little bit, can go a long way in quality of life for sure.
Well, you make a good point, and you allude to that connection between the mind and the body, and your mental health. How that is part of health, and there is pain and pleasure associated with our mental, our psychological, emotional life. Everybody knows that it's not just physical pain or pleasure, and they're inextricably linked, no question. So I don't find this conversation to be one bit superficial or lacking any depth. As far as I'm concerned, it is a very important dimension of health and wellness for people, and both men and women. And I think it's unfortunate for men that this business of taking care of how you look on the outside is somehow just associated with women. But you see a change there too, don't you?
Yeah, men or women, it doesn't matter. There's going to be a big impact on their life, and men are slowly kind of gravitating towards this idea of keeping themselves looking good. I've been accused one or more times of what do they call me, metro a little bit.
A little
I don't go overboard.
A little too metro. It's okay. Yeah. Well, we have your photograph up. That's one of your photographs. That's how Tim looks. I know Tim. Handsome young man, takes care of himself. I'm not going to ask you your age and embarrass you, but you look very youthful, and you can tell you take care of yourself. And it turns out his company, for whom he's a spokesperson and educator, does a great job. They have a great line of products for hair, skin, and nails, and it's collagen-based kinds of products. We're going to get into that. And Tim will talk about, from his point of view, what causes the skin to age. And he's right. How you look on the outside is a reflection of what's going on the inside. We'll come back with Tim Mounty. He has much to share. We're looking forward to that conversation. We're looking forward to having you come back. We'll be right back.
made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by today. My guest is Tim Mount with NeoCell, educator for NeoCell, talking about the way you look in a real sense here. No question about that. And we were just I was talking with Tim about his take on, is it really superficial to talk about this and to help people look better? I mean, is that a part of health, or is that just sort of some superficial cosmetic thing that people are concerned about? It really doesn't have anything to do with your health. Well, I think it has a lot to do with our health, psychologically and physically. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. As I said, Tim Mount is my guest. I'm going to bring him right on right away. Tim, so you have some ideas about how in other words, let me get at it this way. People can do certain things, notwithstanding the aging process itself. People can contribute or otherwise accelerate the aging process, can't they?
Yeah, absolutely. There's really one thing that happens regardless, and that's the loss of collagen in the skin, and that doesn't matter what you do. Basically, we all go through this biological slowdown as we age, and unless you're doing something like addressing that specific slowdown, it just happens in the body, and we lose collagen, and that has a massive effect on our skin.
How much collagen does a person lose? Is there some rate over time?
Yeah, it's about 1.5% per year. The way I think about it is 15% of collagen production is lost per decade. So, and that's after the age of 25. So if you're 35, you've lost 15% of collagen production. When you get up into your 40s, 50s, and 60s, that is a pretty significant loss of collagen, and that's where it really shows up, especially in the skin, bones, and joints.
Is that a destiny about which we can do nothing?
It used to be, and it's exciting times that we're living in. Back in the 1980s, this breakthrough scientific process was created that allowed collagen, which is normally not a very digestible protein in our diet, it allowed it to be digestible and absorbable. It basically made it a bioactive substance, whereas normally it would just pass through our digestive system. So what happened in 1986 was NeoCell was formed with this first ever hydrolyzation process of collagen, and for the first time ever in the history of humanity, we were able to affect this biological process. And it's one of the reasons why collagen supplements are so popular. It was a way that we could reverse this slowdown of the aging process that just naturally occurs, that every single human on Earth experiences. And the only way, really, is by collagen supplementation to then stimulate the cells that produce collagen to work faster. So it's kind of a neat thing that was fairly recent in human history, and it's something that can dramatically affect that rate of production. And it's not only something that you see in your skin, but you also feel in your joints, and you can see in your bones if you take different scans and things. It's pretty amazing the results that you can get from a collagen supplement.
So you're talking about the hydrolyzing of collagen. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, so basically collagen is a very strong protein in the diet, and that's what it's designed to do in the body. It's supposed to be the structure of your body. I think of it like the studs of your house. And so you can imagine that it's not something that is very easily digestible. If it were digestible, then it wouldn't be strong enough to be doing its job. So what hydrolyzing does is it's an enzyme process. It's a very natural process, but we take enzymes basically, and we break that very tough collagen protein down into its component parts. And it's a very specific science to get them to the exact right size that then fit into these receptor sites on the surface of a cell that stimulate a cell to produce collagen faster. That's kind of the magic of what happens. It's a stimulatory effect by hydrolyzing that collagen.
So the products you have at NeoCell, you can pick one and use it as an example. What's in the product here? What's the person going to be taking? And I mean, what are they trying to accomplish by taking this by any of the products?
I think the easiest one to talk about is the super collagen powder. That's the one that was first ever on the market back in 1986. And it's just pure collagen, and it still is the number one seller in the collagen market to this day. The reason is because it's very, very effective. And basically what you do is you just dissolve this powder in a liquid. We recommend orange juice. And what you're doing is there's a 90% absorption rate for that powder. And once it gets into the bloodstream, it will circulate around the body, and the cells that had been slowing down over time then begin to work at producing collagen at a useful rate. So what you're trying to do is affect that previously inescapable biological process and allow the body to rebuild the collagen tissue at a useful rate. So it's a very simple idea just with the collagen powder. There's really not a whole lot of ingredients that are needed, but some of our other products can affect other parts of the aging process. But just collagen in general, it's a very simple thing that happens at the cellular level to rebuild the structure of collagen. And because your skin is 75% collagen, your ligaments and tendons are almost 100% collagen, your bones are a very important 36% collagen. All of these structures internally are affected just by taking this collagen supplement.
So I guess the two questions: what's the ingredient or primary ingredient or ingredients in the super collagen power by NeoCell, and does the body, are these building block materials for the construction of collagen, or what?
Yeah, so collagen, it's just called our super collagen powder, and it's just plain old collagen. Collagen is only found in the animal kingdom, and so that particular product is sourced from cows. It's a bovine source, and we take the natural collagen that was in those cows and we put it through that hydrolyzation process to then be something that's a bioavailable supplement when you take it, orally as a drink. And then, what was the other question?
The other question was the ingredient or ingredients in the product. Is the body using those ingredients as building materials? Is that to make collagen, or is it collagen itself? It just becomes collagen. I mean, what goes on there? Try to explain, if you can, what happens here when you take that product inside your body.
It's actually a twofold thing, and I think the misunderstanding with collagen versus a lot of other proteins is that it's similar to, say, something like whey protein or soy protein, and collagen in the body does a very different thing. Most people think of, say, whey protein with bodybuilders, and when you take whey, you have a lot of amino acids from the whey that then become the building blocks of new muscle tissue. And that's a very easy concept for most people to understand. But collagen is very different from that. It does have that building block benefit that whey does and soy does as far as creating new collagen. But the real magic of what's going on is that collagen has some very specific and unique amino acids. Specifically, there's two amino acids called proline and hydroxyproline that are very rare within other proteins. And because of those amino acids and another one called glycine, when they come in contact with the surface of a cell, say in the skin, it's a cell called a fibroblast, the surface of that cell has little receptor sites. And those fragments of collagen then contact the surface of the cell, and basically it turns the cell on and tells it to produce collagen.
Okay, got it. Be right back.
Did you know your digestive tract is home to millions of bacteria? Some good, some not so good. And if you want to stay healthy, it's important to make sure that your body is populated with the good bacteria it needs. Probiotic Defense contains 13 of today's most effective friendly bacteria strains, along with other compounds shown in studies to support healthy digestion and immune system function. Don't settle for low-potency, overpriced formulas. Ask for Now Foods Probiotic Defense with the bright orange label. To find a retailer near you, go to nowfoods.com.
What are you doing this month? If you suffer from stiff joints, you can do something special. You could try new Flex Now Joint Formula. Flex Now offers you complete relief in just 1 month or a complete refund. Flex Now is a unique concentration of shea nut triterpenes, the most potent inflammation fighter of any botanical, and it's only when inflammation is reduced that your body begins to heal. Try new Flex Now Joint Formula and make this the month you get rid of stiff joints. Ask for Flex Now at Vitamin Discount Center and other leading natural product stores.
Hi, I'm Jordan Rubin, founder and CEO of Garden of Life. Oceans 3 was created with a simple premise in mind. Develop a line of premium omega-3 fish oil formulations that met or exceeded the market leader in quality, and then go beyond omega-3 by providing amplified benefits and value to the consumer. Oceans 3 contains ultra-pure, high-potency fish oil, along with astaxanthin and fucoxanthin. Each of these ingredients, when taken individually, have superb benefits. When they are combined into the exciting compound omega-xanthin, they work synergistically to amplify their already amazing benefits. In addition to the synergy of omega-xanthin, Oceans 3 offers unrivaled purity and greater value than the leading omega-3 fish oils available today, making the Oceans 3 family of products the best choice for anyone looking to add a healthy dose of omega-3 fats and a giant dose of extraordinary health to their lives.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray with a minute of important health news. One of my all-time favorite natural products is a special extract of licorice known as DGL. DGL is short for deglycyrrhizated licorice, but I tell my patients that it stands for darn good licorice. DGL is made by removing the compound in licorice that can raise blood pressure in some people. Double-blind clinical studies have shown DGL is quite useful in healing stomach and intestinal ulcers. In fact, in head-to-head studies, it has actually outperformed popular anti-ulcer drugs. But rather than inhibit the release of stomach acid, DGL stimulates the normal defense mechanisms that prevent ulcer formation and promote healing. Clinical studies have not only shown DGL to be extremely effective, but also that it is completely without side effects. Clearly, DGL is a better choice.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Give you the number right out of the chute on this segment, 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Tim Mount is my guest, educator for NeoCell. And we're talking about why the skin ages. So let's get to that. All right. So the way I break this out, maybe this is a good way for the listener and the viewer of the show to understand this. There are intrinsic reasons why the skin ages. Then there are extrinsic factors that cause the skin to age. Would you agree with that, Tim?
Absolutely, yeah. Collagen is something that just happens, and then there are things that we can do in our diet and lifestyle that can make things worse.
So we have these intrinsic factors that can cause the skin. The skin is going to age. Well, intrinsic factors and extrinsic factors. The intrinsic factors, among them, you'll see that there's some. It's just a natural process. But go ahead, Tim. Talk about these factors that cause the skin to age.
Well, I think a lot of people underestimate how bad sugar is for you. And when I talk about sugar, I'm also talking about concentrated carbohydrates like pastas, rices, breads, things like that. That's one big problem that causes skin aging and really inflammation in general and other bad things that happen in your body. Free radical damage from an increase in toxins is another serious problem, especially when it comes to skin health. Our environment is so toxic these days compared to 1,000 years ago that our free radical load in our body has gone up tremendously, and therefore the amount of damage that happens in our body has gone up tremendously as well. And then really the loss of hydration is another serious issue that sometimes we can control a little bit, and sometimes it's kind of a combination of whether it's intrinsic or extrinsic. Just like the slowdown of collagen, we lose some things like hyaluronic acid in our skin over time, but also a lot of us don't drink enough hydrating liquids and fruits and vegetables where we get a lot of our water as well. So those three things, the consumption of sugar, the free radical damage, and the loss of hydration, are all major players in what we look like and externally, and really feel how well we feel on the inside as well, too.
Funny you mentioned sugar, because one of the stories I didn't report on in the first part of the show, but I'll bring it up now since you raised the issue of sugar. This is a new study coming out of Beckman Institute for Advanced Science and Technology talking about fructose and how it contributes to weight gain, physical activity, and body fat. I'll get to a point here. They matched calorie for it was an experiment with mice, by the way. They matched calorie for calorie with simple sugar glucose and fructose. What they found was that the fructose caused, when compared to the glucose, caused significant weight gain, physical inactivity, and body fat deposition. Fructose is naturally found in fruit and honey, for example. What I'm talking about is the addition of high fructose corn syrup to soft drinks and processed foods, cookies, crackers, cakes, chips, colas, and so on. And they account for about 10% of calorie intake in our population in the United States. This fructose, this high consumption of fructose, I was just wondering, even though this study looked at how it caused weight gain, physical inactivity, and body fat, Tim, I was wondering if our predilection now for consuming a lot of added sugar found in food is contributing to the acceleration of skin aging. I haven't seen any studies, they may be out there, I haven't just looked in that line of research yet, to make that connection. In other words, some correlation between this excess now consumption of added sugar and more skin aging acceleration occurring? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, there's actually been quite a bit of research on it, and there's a process that happens. It's called glycation, and when we eat too much sugar, and really it can be any type of sugar, all of the food, for the most part, that we eat eventually gets in as blood sugar for the most part. Fats a lot of times are converted into blood sugar. Proteins can be. But the worst offender when it comes to spiking our blood sugar and causing too much sugar circulating around is not only refined sugar, but carbohydrates as well. So what happens is we have a large meal, say, of pasta, and then we finish it off with a piece of chocolate cake. And we have a tremendous amount of sugar circulating around in the body. And that's actually really dangerous for the body. The body cannot handle that much sugar. And this process of glycation happens, and I don't want to get into too much of the technical way that it happens, but more or less what happens is the sugar causes inflammation and then destruction of protein in the body.
Yeah, the sugar the sugar cross links with the protein, damages the protein, and you have oxidative damage. What I was getting, I'm familiar with that, the AGEs, advanced glycation end products. I understand that. My question was, though, I wonder if there's now a correlation, and I don't know if anybody has looked at this, between in more recent times now, with high fructose corn syrup being so prominent in all of these processed foods. If people are now, there's more of a correlation between acceleration of skin aging and the consumption of high fructose corn syrup from all these products. That was my question. I would just wonder if that's going on. But your point about glycation end products, we'll come back. We'll talk about that. And let's inform the viewer and the listener, Tim, about some of these products. You mentioned and alluded to one, the super collagen powder, one that I know and take, and it's a good one.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medici Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medici Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medici Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit TakeSolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
right here. Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more, New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
So how's your skin? Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you, as always, and glad you're there. I'm glad I'm here, and glad Tim Mount stopped by today talking about skin aging, the causes of it. He was talking about glycation. There's a theory of aging that involves advanced glycation, what they call advanced glycation end products. And this, you heard Tim talk about this. It implicates sugar and protein. That apparently they don't get along very well biologically, metabolically. What happens is the sugar molecules will attach to a protein. And when that happens, that process is called glycation. And oxidative damage that happens inside the cell. Whereas glycation is an extracellular process. That happens outside the cell. And glycation occurs in these protein-rich tissues, like collagen, that contain large amounts of the protein collagen. Collagen-rich tissues include your skin, your blood vessels, your connective tissue, the lens of your eye, and so on. And glycation, what we could call glycated collagen, if you want to call it that, is damaged collagen. And it just doesn't do you well. It ends up aging the skin, breaks down the collagen matrix. Skin starts to crack, wrinkle, sag. Don't look very good. That's one theory of aging. And if who are candidates for this? Diabetics, obese people, elderly people that are pushing around a lot of glucose in their bloodstream where they're insulin insensitive. Body, biologically speaking, despises all of that sugar in the bloodstream, doesn't like it. Welcome back, Tim. So I was just building on what you were talking about with this business of glycation.
Well, thank you. And Dr. Darko, if anybody's interested, I'd like to point them over to our blog. I've written a blog on this topic and on that previous topic we spoke about earlier about skin health and beauty and happiness, too. So just go to our NeoCell.com website, and you can see some charts and some references on some of this information, too.
Good. Excellent. Thanks for pointing that out. Give them the address again.
It's NeoCell.com, and click on the blog link on the top of the page. It's NeoCell.com.
NeoCell. You mentioned the one product, of course, which is I guess you could consider it your flagship product, right? The super collagen powder.
Yeah, that's still the number one seller, has been for almost 3 decades now.
Wow. But you have a whole, if you go to the NeoCell's website, you'll see a whole constellation, if you will, of different products. What's your second best-selling product?
It's funny because the tablet form of the super collagen powder are the number 2 and 3 sellers. So the top 3 spots in the collagen category are the super collagen powder and then 2 sizes of tablets. And then after that, the liquid collagen, the liquid pomegranate is the next best seller. Same type of product, but we liquefy it basically, and we put in some antioxidants and a pomegranate flavor. So it just has an added benefit. It's nice and convenient to take.
Yeah, I use that liquid pomegranate a lot. You and I have talked about this on other previous shows. So on a day-to-day basis, you start to include this into your nutritional regimen protocol. The body starts, you have what, has more building block materials for the collagen? Is that what happens here?
Yeah, it has not only more building blocks, but it also helps to reverse that slowdown of the aging of the collagen production process as we age. So it kind of has 2 benefits to it.
Why did you say that the super collagen powder is you recommended that it be mixed or consumed with orange juice?
Well, vitamin C is a very important vitamin for many, many different functions, but especially when we're talking about collagen, it plays a vital role in keeping collagen, I guess you could say, held together and strong. So if you're lacking in vitamin C, it can be a major problem for your skin, but also for other parts of your body. So we add in vitamin C to most other products in our product line, but the super collagen powder doesn't have any vitamin C. Vitamin C is found in orange juice, or really any other vitamin C type of containing juice would work too.
So in other words, a person could take this with water. If they're getting vitamin C from other places, that's fine. But you could take this with water. You could take it whatever, right?
Absolutely, yes.
You wouldn't recommend it in a martini.
No, and don't heat it up. A lot of people always put it in their coffee, and I say, don't put it in your coffee. It's heating collagen. It's not a good thing.
Not a good idea.
Yeah.
No, there's no heating here. Please, don't heat up the collagen. You have all kinds of different delivery systems now. I'm surprised you don't have chewing gum.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea. We'll think about that one. We have something similar. They're called Beauty Bursts, and then we also have a complementary product called Biotin Bursts that contain biotin. But our Beauty Bursts are almost like, you could almost think of them like a healthy Starburst. Really good way to take your collagen and hyaluronic acid. They taste amazing. The super fruit punch flavor is one of the best sellers that we have in our product line, and we keep the sugar low. So don't worry, we're not going to be causing a whole lot of glycation like we were talking about.
My ear caught the word biotin. You have some biotin product?
Yeah, we have our biotin bursts, and basically our beauty bursts that contain collagen, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C were such hits that we came up with a complementary product for nails and hair, which is biotin. It's a B vitamin, and it's a pretty major deficiency in the American public. And we have an acai flavored. It's a purple box. And, man, they taste so good. I don't know, Dr. Garko, have you ever had that shredded bubble gum? I think they took it off of the market.
No.
Too much like,
No.
it tastes like Big League Chew grape flavor. Just for anybody in my age bracket that was in Little League, you know exactly what it tastes like. It's the Big League Chew grape flavor.
You're not a millennial? No.
I'm in this weird in-between. It's okay. I'm fine to say I'm 36 years old, and I'm kind of between Generation X and Millennial in this weird spot. But yeah, we definitely had our Big League Chew in Little League. I remember that very fondly as I was a little kid.
877-897-8255. Yeah, I was talked about that the other day, how food is reminiscent, how our food is connected with our memories, right? There's a good example of what I was just talking about the other day. 877-897-8255. See, it all comes around. Eventually, it all bubbles up one way or another along the way. Come back, we'll have the LTN Health question of the day. You have the right answer, we'll award you a $25 supplement gift card. All good.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone-nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
Aloha, I'm with pro triathlete Tim Marr. Tim, why is bioastin an important part of your training?
Bioastin is the strongest natural antioxidant fighting inflammation associated with hard training. It helps me get up day to day and put in the hard work without feeling sore and fatigued. I bounce back quicker and stronger. It also helps fight the elements from sun exposure, which is unavoidable when training for a triathlon.
Thanks, Tim. Make bioastin a part of your active and healthy lifestyle today. Aloha, Tim Marr. As a professional triathlete, training is important. How does bioastin help?
In triathlons, the last leg is always the run, which creates extra stress in the body because of all the tired pounding on pavement. Bioastin's main ingredient is astaxanthin, which fights free radical damage in the body while fighting oxidation. With high volume and long hours of training, recovery is such an important aspect, and bioastin helps me achieve a top-level performance.
Thanks, Tim. Make bioastin a part of your active and healthy lifestyle today.
Is your skin showing signs of aging? Do you want hair with more body and stronger nails?
Add NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C to your daily routine to help you regain your youthful, vibrant appearance. Collagen is the body's key structural protein, and it is critical to the elasticity and strength of connective tissues like skin, ligaments, and tendons. Recent clinical studies suggest that supplementing with collagen may reduce wrinkles and increase the firmness of your skin, improve the thickness of your hair, and strengthen your nails. Previously, medical studies also show a wide range of benefits from collagen supplements that may help with your joint pain, bone strength, and exercise recovery. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C provides 100% pure collagen that's hydrolyzed for maximum absorption. Results are felt and seen within weeks. Super Collagen Plus C promotes a healthy body by providing specialized nutritional support to help fight the effects of aging. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C products are available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Canavest, from seed to shelf. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. We present it usually around this time every day, Monday through Friday. My guest gave you the answer, and I even asked him the question at one point. I think he said it twice, and I've mentioned it on other shows. So what we know, aging being what it is, certain things happen at certain times in certain amounts. Collagen production in the body begins to diminish over time. And around age 20, collagen production starts to diminish by how much? 5%, 3%, or 1%? After age 20 each year, how much does collagen production begin to decrease annually? Does it do so 5%, 3%, or 1% annually? 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Toll free, call, win the prize. Welcome back, Tim. I was sitting here thinking about this business of aging generally, skin aging. Many of the factors that contribute to aging generally and cause people not to age so successfully, I dare say, can be discussed within the context of skin aging. For example, sleep insufficiency, not getting enough sleep and rest, not enough exercise, physical activity, over-consuming alcohol, over-consuming drugs of different types, a diet that is unhealthy, to say the least, constituted primarily of processed foods, loaded with salt, sugar, and fat. All of those contribute to unsuccessful aging, and generally, but I think they are also factors in skin aging as well. These are extrinsic factors, they're environmental factors, no less, but they still they still contribute to the aging of the skin. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that collagen is the foundation of so many things in the body, and all of those different things that you mentioned, in one way or another, can affect the quality and the amount of collagen in your body. That it all kind of comes down at a foundational level, a lot of times, to how good your collagen is, how healthy your collagen is, and it shows up in your skin, it shows up in your joints and bones. And, of course, there's other things that are going on, too, your hormones and things like that slow down. But collagen is definitely a main piece of the aging puzzle when we're talking about that slowdown or destruction of collagen in the body.
All those factors I mentioned, for example, they share something in common. They share many things in common. One is that they all are inflammation based. They promote inflammation. Inflammation left to run unabated, systemic inflammation devastates the cells. And I think the collagen matrix itself, I think inflammation derived from oxidative stress, and all of those contribute to oxidative stress, which contributes to inflammation. Inflammation contributes further to oxidative stress. They're interdependently connected. That inflammation, you alluded to this earlier, you even mentioned it, is the nemesis, is the biological nemesis of the body. It's one of them. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Absolutely, yeah. Inflammation is a major factor in not only skin health and beauty and aging, but also just the way that you feel. It is running rampant, it seems like, in today's society, where people have chronic inflammation and therefore their quality of life diminishes significantly.
Sure. You look at the way we eat and the way we live, I think definitely more so now than perhaps ever before. You cannot bargain with biology. You cannot trick. You can try to trick it. You can try to sidestep it, juke it, whatever you want to do. But sooner or later, biology is what it is, and things catch up to you. Let's go to Peoria, Illinois. Apparently we do okay in Peoria. A lot of people call from Peoria. I like it. Jackie, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So let me ask you, before we get to see if you can win this prize, rather. Do you think talking about health and talking about beauty, talking about skin, beautiful skin, hair, and nails, do you think that that's something irrelevant to the overall concept of health, and that that's just superficial, and we shouldn't even be talking about it on a show such as this? What do you think about that?
No, I think it's just as important as the external is.
You do? Why do you think that?
Because it affects the way you think about yourself. I mean, your skin, your hair. It has to do with your self-esteem. So I think it's just as important.
You're right. It's the point I was trying to make earlier, and you made it better than I did. You're absolutely right. Your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-image, very much influenced by the way we look. Whether we like that or not, that's true. And I agree with you. You're right on point, at least from my point of view anyway. But anyway, let's see if you can win this gift card. Each year, collagen production diminishes. It starts around age 20. You heard my guest, Tim Mount, mention that. Does it do so annually by 5%, 3%, or 1%? What do you think?
I believe it was 1%.
Yeah, 1% doesn't sound like much. But what did you say, Tim, over 15 years? How much do you accumulate with that?
Every decade is almost 15%.
Every decade is almost 15%. So, it starts to add up, and then we start to look like, in fact, we're aging. But you consider the NeoCell products, that gives you at least a chance to moderate this process and to perhaps, otherwise slow it down and looking better longer, which I think improves quality of life. Jackie, thank you so much for listening. Are you born and raised in Peoria?
I was, yes, sir.
Yeah. You're right there in the middle of the country. A lot of surveys done in Peoria. They claim that the people in Peoria reflect, the general. They like doing surveys in Peoria because they say you folks really represent America. It's a good sample. So.
Yeah, if it doesn't make it in Peoria.
It doesn't make it. If it doesn't play in Peoria, it's not going to play anywhere. Exactly. Thank you, Jackie. Tim, thank you so much for being on today. NeoCell.com. Go to their website.
Hi, I'm Kate. I try to eat a healthy diet, but the irony